Right. Let's get our handy little cheat sheet of praxis locations, because I don't want to miss any of those if I can help it. First visit to Hengshaw Limb Clinic, yeah. Do it the old-fashioned vent way. Right.
Access granted.
Nothing I want in here, but I'll take the 100 XP. Steal this poor person's money. That's right, complaints about the upstairs neighbour and the fact that he appears to know stuff about people that he shouldn't. Complaints about Bell Tower. Who the hell do they think they are? Won't even speak to us in their own language, in our own language. And stuff from management about throwing out the rubbish.
No dope. We got into his panic room, but we couldn't decrypt the computer codes.
Must have something really juicy in his hard drive. He's got to have a password for it.
I'm more concerned about where he might have gone to.
Maybe his password is something Dutch-like. Did you try Poppy or Clog?
You're an idiot. If we don't find this guy in the next few hours, shit is gonna be hitting the fan in every room in the ranch.
No kidding. The commander's gonna have our heads for dinner.
Sounds like the guy we're looking for is not here. Or in fact they're looking for the same guy up in the penthouse as we are, but he's not there. I'm talking about him being Dutch. We've seen correspondence around the hacker, the guy who was hacking Seraph Industries. We've seen indications of a Dutchman multiple times.
All clear. Continuing patrol.
Just gonna see what this guy in the corner's up to.
Sector G7 is quiet.
Oh, hey, it's right here. That was easy. Oh, maybe we do have to take the left.
Who's holding up the damn elevator?
No idea, sir.
Well, you better find out. That elevator has to be free at all times. Our specialist needs to get up here and break into this computer ASAP.
Acknowledged, sir.
Waiting for a specialist to come and unlock the guy's PC. Perfect timing. You, sir, can come into the vent with me. And I'll steal his wallet. Steal his wallet. Steal his wallet. Oh, this guy's got robot arms. stick this guy in the vent as well. In you come, in you come. There we go. Vent party. Oh, this place is basically empty. Alright, let's see what's down here with my newfound super strength and lift. Lift an entire vending machine with my bare hands. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Steal his wallet. Steal his wallet. Oh. The hell was that? Something went click. Oh, holy shit. Alright, let's search the rest of this place quickly. Why's he got a bunch of bins inside his fucking bedroom cupboard? What the hell is that? Presumably that goes back where we were before. Back into the same vents. Three seashells. Okay. Good. This view out on the city is really nice. It's got real future city vibes. Alright, let's check out this guy's computer then. Quite the little secret hacking room, isn't it? Oh, I guess this... secret door over there. I gotcha. They were saying, oh, we need to get a specialist in to come and hack this guy's computer. We can't get into it. Security rating 1.
Access granted.
From Hive Master at the Hive. Windmill at hackernet.net. Windmill, presumably the Dutch guy, I guess. Hive Master, you there? Pick up, pick up. Mr. Van Bruggen. This is a surprise. No time for chit chat. Job offer still good, says Windmill. Hive Master, depends what you do. Harry? Whatever. Windmill, what I'm paid to do. Only this time clients aren't happy. Hive Master, she never is. So you'll arrange with Hong Kong. Hive Master, might take some time. Windmill do it. So Windmill's done a job, but the client's not happy. Hive Master says the client's never happy. She never is. Mr. Windmill is named Mr. Van Bruggen. From an anonymous email. What the fuck did you do, Windmill? Never seen Dragon Lady this PO'd. BT, Bell Tower. Bell Tower's heading your way. Safety's off. Suggest you get out now. Oh, from Hive announce at the Hive.hi.prc. For Hive VIPs over official Hive newsletter. This Saturday the Hive will be celebrating 15 years in Lower Heng Sha. Come join us to celebrate. Tuesday, ladies org night. Augmented ladies drink for free every Tuesday. The Hive is a club, we found out. Some people in the street were suggesting that we go there for a quote good time. So whatever Windmill this hacker guy has done, the job that he did for Dragon Lady, she is pissed off and she is after him, and he's bailed on the situation. He's bailed out, and it looks like Bell Tower on his case.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Just wondering if there's another way down through the no, through the vents.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
This is the spot. Someone's running.
Curious where this goes down to. Oh, Praxis kit. Huh. Huh. Well, that's handy. I'm gonna head to the limb clinic next, I think, and buy any Praxis kits that are available. Well, I don't think I want to be jumping off this. Shit, I fell off. Good evening, Mr. McWarrior. I got into the penthouse apartment. Turns out the hacker is named Brugger, no, Eri von Brugger. He's Dutch and he goes by the name Windmill. And whatever job he was doing for somebody called the Dragon Lady, whoever that is, apparently she's not happy and she's called bell tower on him and he's fled. So it looks like whoever he was doing the work for is after him, and he's skipped out. And we're going to head to a nightclub called The Hive as a starting point to see if we can track him down. Because Malik thinks that, well, a lot of shady business goes down there, and it might well be a first stop for somebody who's trying to get out of the country or whatever. Hunghua Hotel. Okay, so... Ooh. So according to my little cheat sheet, there is a practice kit in the sewers beneath the Henghua Hotel. Dear me, this guy's maybe had something of an accident. Flyers for the Hive in the sewer, great. I don't mind looking up things when it comes to praxis kits. That's the main one I'm gonna allow myself the luxury of looking up when I get to this area. I don't like the idea of missing a praxis. There we go. Oh, here's the weapons dealer in the Henghua Hotel.
You want best in the city? You come to right place. Look on computer and see for yourself.
Don't mind if I do. What have you got? Silencer. Oh wow, so guided shots for the assault rifle, that's pretty cool.
Fortune and glory to you.
Um,
You'll feel right at home in Lower Hingshaw, especially if you like to watch Hansers get kidnapped by Triad members and hacked to pieces for their spare parts. Book your vacations now, Bookers. Have fun.
You look here. Fortune and...
Okay, laser, combine, assault rifle, silencer, combine, assault rifle, damage, combine, magnum. Pimpin'.
Can't you give me a little discount this time?
Sorry, but for the service you want, you damn well better believe I'm getting my full amount.
Oh, it's this
I
guy.
get so lost down here. Every time I come down from the upper city. I mean, the streets are well marked and all, but the Chinese names confuse the heck out of me.
Right, I'm going to go buy all the Praxis kits I can from the limb clinic.
My buddy Les never pays to get into the hive.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Darrow, log on to
Tyon Medical.
www.pegasusweb.com. This is Eliza
Excuse me,
Cassan,
sir.
reporting
Do
to
you know how to
live
get to
from Pegasus.
Thai Young Medical from here?
Sure, gorgeous. You have to take a train. But you know you can't get...喂，谁呀？我不记得是如何发生的。我一般不和陌生人说话。
您是来恒沙
我想
做手
我是因为这个手术而感到。
Lim International welcomes you. You are preferred client? Select what you want from computer. You're very welcome.
这几乎跟从前一样。
哎，非常可悲。
Oh, nothing to steal. And now we have a tasty 5 praxis to spend. Recoil compensation. Fuck it, let's complete the hacking thing, so now we can start spending our points on fun stuff rather than the essentials. Let's get improved recharge rate, batteries. We could just get dermal armor now, just to increase our health a little bit. Could get the double takedown ability, that would be kind of fun. What do we think? Double takedown ability or dermal armor? Double takedown. Just for shits and giggles.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract some statements. Millionaire Blue has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the document.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed
Many business leaders from Upper Hampshire go there. Where are you travelers from? Just be careful in there. It is owned by a local gang leader, and the gang he runs is one of the meanest in this country. So don't ask too many questions.
Oh, okay. We'll try not to step on anyone's toes.
Oh, and if you have augmentations, hide them when you walk the streets at night, especially on Yuanmeng Road. There have been many disappearances lately.
So the Hive is run by a gang leader, huh? Hey, buddy.
The Hive is a members-only club, Lao Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Maybe another time.
All right, your business. You come back and see me if you change your mind.
I have a feeling I can find a membership card somewhere.
那些商人能帮你搞到几乎任何东西，尤其是那些不是。
I'm going to have a look around in this hotel to see if there's one in here, because I just kind of have a hunch there's one around here somewhere. It's in, maybe in here, maybe in one of the one of the apartment blocks, but I feel like one's around somewhere. I don't mind spending the $1,000 to get in, to be honest, but it's But yeah, I spent a lot of my money now, so I kind of want to make sure I've got a little bit in the bank for emergencies in case I need it for something.
Access granted. Access granted.
Yeah, I got 1,800 credits.
I wouldn't go upstairs if I were you.
Why not? Wait, don't tell me. May and Edgar going at it again?
Yep. And you know what that means.
Yeah. Edgar in a bad mood. Shame, too, because he can be sweet when he wants to.
I'm always amazed by what May gets away with.
Well, she's earned the right to talk back from time to time. When you've been around as long as she has, you know, she practically ran this place before Chan showed up.
I wish she still did.
You and me both, girl.
这么说，但是呢，你救醒之后，却马上回你老婆那儿。
闭嘴！就算你也爱我，
只要你给我钱，我就会永远爱你。
He's just poured drink in his ear. What are you looking at? Haha, Hive membership card. Bingo. Always pays to rob everything you possibly can at every opportunity.
No, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May. Hey, mister, you think you could go in there and pretend to be a customer? It might break up the fight.
I told you, I am not getting augmented. Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
Then tell customers to get themselves augmented and they can go fuck themselves.
I'm sure some already have. May,
No, end of talking. It's too dangerous. I'm not changing myself for someone else's pleasure.
this isn't the end of the discussion. You'll get the surgery done if you want to keep working. Think about that.
Motherfucker, what a dickhead.
My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting. Please, enjoy your evening.
What's up, mate?
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police or soldier, someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Forcing augmentations on the working girls.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had to deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower, and Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
You said you can pay. How much are we talking here?
If you free Ning, I will pay good. 1,000 credit. More, if you're willing to help again.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear there's little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropozyne. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the Harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Harvesters, huh? Alright, we shall keep an eye out for Ning. And steal all her money. We'll head up to the rooftop as well and see if we can find this guy and, you know, give him a little bit of the old persuadey to tell us what we want to know.
Students and professionals walking the sparkling clean streets. Now, let's waltz on over to the elevator. Press the lower level button and prepare to enter hell. This is where TYM and the other blood-sucking corporations shove their plant workers after all their ball-busting shifts are over. While the bigwigs in the upper are playing mahjong in their mansions, ordering concubines and eating sushi or whatever they do over there, their workers, or slaves, if you will, are living in hotels. And I'm not talking about the Waldorf here. I'm talking about these little rat-infested pods about the size of a sardine can. And if crime's your thing, you'll feel right at home in Lower Hengsha, especially if you like to watch Hansers get kidnapped by Triad members and hacked to pieces for their spare parts. Book your vacations now, Woodward.
You were awesome, baby.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Oh, hey, did I tell you that the boss is forcing some of the girls to get augmented? Sometimes I talk so much I forget who I told what.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so he thinks it'd be a nice little gimmick to bring in more customers. Personally, I don't think the girls should be forced into anything, but I find it amazing how passionate people are on both sides of this whole augmentation thing. Some think it's the end of us all, others think it's going to lead us to paradise. In Kabbalah, they say that humanity is supposed to correct itself, and I so believe that's true. You have to have faith that people's sort of unified conscience knows when something's bad for us. So if this technology is really going to destroy us, we stop and check ourselves before it's too late. Then we correct it. you know?
Yeah, so what do I owe you this
I'm
time?
going to tell you, this is a security card, so I'm going to take it. I'm sure that's going to come in useful at some point. I'm pretty sure it's a quest item of some description so far.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
Bribe for $2,000.
I'm not paying.
Your choice. And don't even think about trying to knock me out or something. It's not like I'm conveniently carrying that information on me or nothing.
I was literally just thinking of knocking him out. Damn it, he's not conveniently carrying that information on him. I don't even have $2,000. She also said to keep an eye out for harvesters. I'm pretty sure we've seen a few of those hanging around here and there.
Good to see you again, sir. Go right in.
Don't mind if I do.
You look like a tough guy. Just remember, plenty of tough guys here.
These guys are harvesters, I think.
Are you walking the streets of Lower City alone, my friend? Even those military-class augments won't save you if you're not careful.
哎，来看，不错的工具，小心一点，别回头。
Back away, sir. This is none of your business.
That's right, Bell Tower. They're the cops around here in case you didn't know it. They're here to put an end to corruption. And I can get them here in seconds because my dad works for them.
Wow, that's cool. So if I call you next week, can you get me on the guest list? And the cover charge here is highway robbery.
That's professional bookkeeping. You a guinea pig? A veteran?
So I see this guy laying on the ground in the alley, all beat up and shit, with blood pouring out of his shoulder. The harvester must have yanked his cyber out of the socket.
Damn, they're cool.
They say the Hive serves the best drinks in Lower City. That's not surprising, considering.
Very impressive machinery, my friend. As you can see, not all of us are as lucky as you. You didn't hear anything required. And stay away from the basement unless you have Mr. Tong's permission.
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tong. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Bobby Val.
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tong. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Tong.
You've got to be kidding me. The owner of the most popular club in Hengsha has his office in a smelly old basement?
Mr. Tong is conscious of his roots. He likes everyone he does business with to be conscious of them too.
Right. And on the plus side, if a business associate displeases him, a basement is much more private.
You said, I did. But I advise you not to repeat it to just anyone.
Tong's office is in the basement by the sound of it. Interestingly, Deus Ex, original Deus Ex, Tracer Tong was a big character in that, important character. I believe this guy is his antecedent. Basement access code 0415. Thanks, toilet. Check out the ladies' room, as is tradition.
Shit, it's gone. My pocket secretary.
对，那又怎样？有珍贵的东西。
No, man, you don't understand. Tong's email? The new basement security code?
That's the guy who lost his pocket secretary with the basement code on it.
站在楼上走的那个，穿迷彩服的那个，你开什么玩笑？我懂，
戴黑眼镜，别人看上去更性感。那个穿黑色高领衣服的。
Yeah, sure. Everyone's swimming in profits right now and playing with their toy augmentations. Nobody's thinking about the children.
The children?
Yeah. What kind of world are we leaving for them? China's environmental record is getting worse and worse every year. We pretty much have the monopoly on human enhancement technology. But we sure take the cake in pollution.
Listen, I just want to party tonight. I don't really want...
We're the most powerful people in this world.
Oh yeah, this guy's badass.
You work here?
Yeah. You could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
You expect me to fall for that? Small-timers don't attract this much attention. They don't have bell tower soldiers staking out their apartments. Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big. And there's no way Tong's going to ignore that kind of development in his town.
You're smarter than you look. Yeah. Tong is keeping a close eye on things. Like you said, he's no fool. Van Bruggen is the hottest thing in town right now. But nobody in Hengsha is going to let an outsider in on the action, especially not a Guaido. You don't know the rules of the game around here.
Being an outsider here gives me the advantage. I got backup and support that nobody else knows about, plus some resources of my own. Your boss can gain from all this, but only if you let me see him.
Maybe Van Bruggen should have gone to you for help, instead of coming here. But it worked out okay. We found him a safe hiding place. Speaking of safety, you still haven't told me who you are or who you work for. You tell me you want Van Bruggen, but when I ask why, you deflected the question. That's a lot of reason not to trust you. Are you done?
You'll say anything to get rid of me, won't you? There's no way Tom can hold on to Van Bruggen for long. Not with the kind of resources his enemies are throwing into the search. he'll be dead within a week, and Tong with him. Unless somebody, namely me, takes the heat off, and soon.
I wonder if you would say that if you knew the kind of heat the Dragon Queen gives off. But I won't refuse a gift horse when it's staring me in my mouth. Tong's office is downstairs. I'll radio the others to let you through.
Let's go see Mr. Tong.
兴趣吗？特价。
Security rating 5.
Access granted.
Oh, hey, nice. To the back rooms. Okay, well, maybe not so great. That doesn't look great. Sewers. Ah, bingo, security room. Money, money, money. B Bao. Oh, that's the barman.
Access granted. Access granted.
Hack all the things.
Access granted.
Well, I guess this is kind of proof that Tong really is a gangster motherfucker. Guy does not look like he's in good shape. Surprise, surprise, Mr. Tong. Why's he got so much friggin' rubbish knocking around here? Steel is $300.
You see this? Panda screw it up in the fourth. I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong.
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company? Stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else. That's all you get from me, Lawai. Capsule 301. Alice Garden pods. That's where your hacker is.
Okay. Alice Garden Pods 301.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No. Don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
What can I get you?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But all right, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more.
Sure,
I'm
why
listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does. And that's where you come in. Bao Tower set up a surveillance network around town. A series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy AUGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Cool. No problem. No problem. So it seems like Tong did indeed help Van Bruggen, but since the whole heat on Van Bruggen is so hot, Tong is happy to let us in on resolving the situation so he himself doesn't get into too much trouble. I think it was the long and the short of it. That's the pods up there, I think. Just curious to see what's going on down here.
Somehow.
Seems like a real shithole down here. Sewers.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back. Don't hide!
Alright, chill out, guys. Wait, Ning's guards? Eliminate Ning's guards. I think I've just stumbled across... Oh yeah, check it out, Harvester.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wei.
That's handy, we just stumbled across it.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wei. Ah! 你出来! This is your final warning. Leave! This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wei.
I've got your back.
Leave me!
Code for the holding pen. Hey, what's up?
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I looked around. I can be persistent.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
No worries, lady. Alright, I'm gonna pop to the leave. I'll be right back. Much better.
他妈的，他是一个真正的婊子。
我听说他们想
特价，
变
特价，特价。
那我们这些租
怎么样
房的怎么？办？
我能帮你吗？
把我们都
还是你还在考虑啊？
他们不能这么做。有些人已经在这住了很多年了。
顾客仁慈一点。
没有选择。恒沙现在是越来越……
这个月又得捉襟见肘了。
房租钱又不够了。
嘘，你知道姐很爱偷听别人。我能感觉到她就在那
不这么做，那就是傻子。
我们倒还是有一个选择。
很好，还不错。
你呢？
你说那片公寓楼，天知道什么。
Yes, yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a part?
No, I do not. Thank you.
Access granted. Access granted.
Talking about 301, this is Van Brugge. Make sure he gets whatever he wants. Our Luna's brothers have got big plans for him in Hong Kong, which means we need to keep him happy until we slip him onto the ship. So they're holding him here until they can get him out of the country.
Access granted.
1,000 creds. Aha. Yoink.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you, I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Of course, but I can tell something's bothering you. And I'm concerned. What's going on?
I just had to look into something. For a friend. She deserved better.
I'm listening.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Of course I'll help you, Malik. You're awesome.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
You said you've seen the police report.
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy? You said you've seen the police...
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the
Why would Lim have any... And what...
Her boyfriend, Lee.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poisoned, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
This autopsy report, once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Malik, don't take this the wrong way, but I need some kind of incentive to justify any complications that might arise.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't promise anything.
I'm only clicking that. I don't really want to demand a reward from her because I like her, but I'm only doing it because I think she gives us a praxis kit for completing this mission, and I want to make sure that I get it. So I don't want to go into this saying, oh, I'll do it for nothing.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for LIM. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
No worries, Malik. Anytime, buddy. Poof, she's gone.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures.
我搞不懂为什么接找老人来这里修空调。
是啊，这简直就是倒罪。我只能凑到通风口边来透透气。
搞不好会有什么虫啊从那里爬出来哦。
看，我恨这栋楼。
市场上最好的，我要向你保证，这些人不可能都弄错了吧？能杀最好的。你想买什么吗？随便看看吧。
I'm circulating a petition to have 2 women on the 2nd floor of the West Wing evicted. Will you sign?
在2楼，为什么？他们干什么了？
It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说谁了。
I know this is not exactly a 5-star hotel, but if people want escorts, they can go to the Honghua.
Okay, where I sign?
Which has consumed all of my attention these days. Earthseekers fear is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron.
You may want to check out the storage locker there. Something identity, nothing funny.
Ah, you buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself. Yeah, I will be right here.
I do not know what the fuck is going on with that guy's accent, but sure.
You see what I got?
Exploding rounds package for the revolver. Don't mind if I do.
Come back anytime. You see what I got?
Sure, buddy. Sure.
Yeah, I will be right here. You see what I... Come back anytime.
Come back at a time. Come back to.
Log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't have an offer, but it appears that you may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Pantea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species
Look, this is
stepped
definitely
up to
lava.
make
Look at this
things
shit.
Our best
It's
chance
also
of doing
stuck
this
to the
is
pan.
modify ocean temperature through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal.
Pod 9.
When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
Oh, right.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus.
$95. Don't mind if I do. $100. Thank you very much.
你在讲什么？你好，你是美国人吗？
If you're just tuning in, we're asking questions and raising truth as per usual. Should David Sarif be wary of China? Interesting question. My instant reaction is, of course, he should. Everyone should
Evelyn Carmichael became one of the latest victims claimed by the deadly Usal rooftops. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn had been out celebrating with her boyfriend. A witness, whose identity was not released, claims she slipped and fell while descending one of the many staircases. Police believe alcohol and drugs may have influenced the fatal accident.
because they're both CEOs who profit off people carving themselves up and attaching mechanical toys to their bodies, but because they both answer to our overlords, or order lords, as I like to call them. Hey, look, at the end of the day, one of these two biotech corporations will have a monopoly over the industry, and we all know whoever controls the technology.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com.
Alright. Police report, here we go. Fly Girl, the Lim contract has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window of opportunity is, how long it will remain open. It's the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully we can trust him. He holds the biggest piece of this puzzle. Sorry I can't be of any more help on this. As much as it pains me to see Lee walk, my hands are tied. If my supervisor found out I was even talking about this, he'd have my badge. I've attached a copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. The original transcript has been practically gutted, as you'll no doubt see. The autopsy report should help fill in the blanks. Incident: 23-year-old Caucasian female, DOA from probable fall downstairs. Only witness's boyfriend found at the scene. Injuries: severe head trauma, cranial laceration, internal bleeding, likely cause of death. Suspects: Li Hong, Approximately 23:49, personnel from the LHPF responded to a distressed call from the suspect Li Hong. Upon arrival at the scene, the responding officer witnessed the victim on the ground nearby. The victim was unresponsive. First responders pronounced victim deceased at approximately 0002 hours. Victim was transported to hospital for further evaluation and possible treatment. Suspect, wearing a shirt covered in what appeared to be the victim's blood, was questioned by a responding officer. Suspect was visibly distressed, claiming victim had been drinking prior to the incident had fallen. Suspect was tested, confirming suspicion of intoxication. Suspect was then detained and transported for further questioning. Suspect later claimed incident occurred moments before call to LHPF emergency, roughly 23:40 to 23:45. Further screening and urinalysis revealed narcotic elements in suspect's system. Suspect remained in custody before being released. Forensic evidence at the scene turned up inconclusive data to support suspect's claim. Blood spatter analysis concluded that while blood cast off patterns matched those of a fall, there was no evidence of a low to medium velocity impact spatter to match the victim's wound. The probable cause of death: blunt force head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Further investigations into the case are suspended until post-mortem evaluation. Pending further evidence, suspect is clear of prosecution, formal charges or otherwise, by order of attorney. No evidence of a blood splatter to match the victim's head wound. So maybe she did not fall down the stairs.
Want a party? I can go all night, tall boy.
You come to Hengsha for a good time? Here I am.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Dale.
我觉得你这个人很不错，不过我实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡。觉。
但是，那是我的家呀。
没别的意思，不过你的家实在太早了，这房子就跟山。你换成边儿大，连屋里的味道都很像。
要不咱们去旅馆吧？这就是个旅馆。
天哪，不会吧？
滚开，窝囊废！你去哪里？
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady.
You're a very mean lady.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that
I've forgotten which ones I've done and which ones I haven't.
Time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures.
Right, let's go and check out the Dutchman's pod.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty.
I
Check
just
out.
don't understand how a city can grow to a point where there can be so many people and so few jobs.
We've been abandoned. That's how. Who wants to open a business when you have to fight for territory with Tong or the Triads?
Well, if something doesn't turn up for me soon, I just may end up knocking on Tong's door.
Can't blame you. Just don't become a harvester, and we can still be friends.
It doesn't happen often, but it appears that I may have retract your statement.
Steal your money.
滚开，窝囊废！
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
真好吃。你怎么吃这个？比我在家里吃的好。
人不应该这样活的，这些大麻可不是给动物准备的。他们说没有多余的房间，事
These
实上
pods
是
are
针
not
对我
fit
们。
for animals, he says. I think living in a place like this would be pretty shitty.
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal. As soon as the installation
'You're right there, mate. Just gonna take that. Alright. We cool?
你想要什么，老外？
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to
听
make
着
things
拼，我觉得你是个好人，可是我受不了你把你的东西都扔在大厅那。
我也不想的哦，可是我的家龙房间那么小，放不下那些东西。
拼，那些东西都可以扔了，你不用它们，它们就是垃圾。
但有些是我妈妈给我的。
去问问杰，看他还有没有多余的地方
My exclusive
给我们
interview
放。
with you, Darrow. Log on to www.titusware.com.
100 buckaroos. That links up to the job that I'm doing for the barman at the hive, collecting the money
So the guy in capsule 143 left his pod door open. Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside.
And?
He has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible. I could have snatched an ebook or two, but I held back.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material for tonight.
Our best chance of doing it.
There was some correspondence regarding somebody else who'd failed to do the collection job, and that was a response on that guy's PDA in there. I like the way these little things sometimes link up different areas of the world.
Log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me.
Oh, it's the hacker guy. Look, all these pods around him all just full of servers. Hey, buddy.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You at Serif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this. You tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Yong Medical's CEO.
Tai Yong Medical? They're Serif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Serif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Yong Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
I knew that card would come in handy.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
Tai Yong Medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Well, that's a bit cold.
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Fuck. I don't want to give him any of my cool tricked out guns. Sorry, buddy. You could have my stun gun, maybe.
Sorry, Windmill. You're on your own.
Ah, fuck you, man!
To make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to
These guys have got heavy weapons of some kind.
about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
The Pangaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron and geothermal.
But many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation.
Related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Pangaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing.
Trouble enough.
I think that might have been all of them. Jesus Christ, they killed everybody.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Daniel, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation... When will we be able to...
Ow, that hurt.
As soon as the installation.
My exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassell. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United... Nations meetings about the augmentation of war. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to
Heavy
modify
rifle,
ocean
huh?
temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and thermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed
That's
all
pretty
of my
cool.
attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project.
But not
the
for me,
cooperative
thank you.
global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures. Through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
Kind of wondering if I should load it, find a
If you
gun
would like to hear more of my
that I can
exclusive
give to
interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to
Windmill.
www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan.
Curious to see what happens if I have a gun I can give him. Okay.
But it appears
It was 15 minutes prior. Shit, I shouldn't have done my quick save.
Sarif be wary of China? Interesting question. My instant reaction is, of course, he should.
It's a ways back. And I would have to go search all of these damn pods again.
Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the
Oh well. No gun for you, Mr. Windmill. I was thinking he might show up some other place in the game if I helped him escape. Hmm.
Should David Sarif be wary of China? Interesting question. My instant reaction is, of course, he should. Everyone should be wary of China. They've been moving in on everything American in the past 25 years, especially since that Dragon Queen Zhao took over TYM.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, one of these two biotech corporations will have a monopoly over the industry. And we all know, whoever controls the tech... technology controls.
you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady.
Through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your oxidation installation is more risky than certain. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As
我
soon as
觉
the
得
installation.
你这个人很不错，
I'd like to hear more
不
of
过
my
我实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
但是我的家呀，
没别的意思，不过你的家实在太脏了。
哪差啊？
这个房子就跟沙丁鱼罐头一个大，有味道。
我本来想说，要不咱们去旅馆吧？可是这就是个旅馆啊！
天哪，不会吧？
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at
I just don't understand how a
It's
city
time
can
that
grow
we as
to
a
a point
species
where there can be
stepped up
so
to make
many
things
people and so few
Our
jobs.
best chance
We've been
of doing
abandoned.
this is to
That's
modify ocean temperatures.
Who wants to
through a
open a business when you have to
combination
fight
of
for territory
and
with Hong or
geothermal
the Triad?
Forgive me, Mr. Something doesn't turn up. Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to
你怎么吃这个？
Ah, here we go. This one's got a gun in it.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations about the augmentation of data. Here's what the man
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things.
Now, before we get in touch with some of our attachés out in Australia, I have to
So the guy in capsule 143 left his pod door open.
No way.
Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside. He has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible. You live in here? Evil too. None but a hellbat.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material for today.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Seraph, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Yong Medical's CEO.
Tai Yong Medical? They're Seraph's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Seraph was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Yong Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
Tai Yong Medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me, how?
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
All right, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Nice. Okay, that worked.
It's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination. Of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www. www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live. From Picus. It doesn't happen often. Folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me per...
God damn it, how do I turn on or off the exploding rounds?
to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're...
Okay, maybe you can't.
Referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean...
Oh! What happened?
What are you doing here? Stay put.
Say goodbye.
You had enough? Stay put. It is too late to hide.
able to see the truth for ourselves.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more about the interview with you, Daryl, log on to www.hikesweb.com.
I've got you!
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe...
It is too late to... Where are you? Oh, you're around here somewhere. I heard that. Come out! Lost it! I'm gonna find you!
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, and it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.hikesweb.com. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, but it appears that millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related... exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.hikesweb.com. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live. It doesn't happen often, but it appears that
Stop!
Take that, dickhead.
This is the spot.
Keep looking. Someone must be there. Son of a bitch. Body. Nothing yet.
I only have shells or nothing. This is true. It's all good. Now I know my hand cannon is a is a real powerhouse for you know, emergency situations. Oh look, a gun turret I could have redirected towards the enemy. But they're all dead now, so
Access granted.
oh well, if only I hadn't murdered everybody, I would have been able to turn that gun turret on them, which would have been fun.
Hold it! Bust him up!
Double kill.
I think he escaped. Keep watching.
Stay on high alert.
I want something to throw as a distraction. There's hardly ever any distraction items around. Double tap. Fun little combat section there. I'm glad I went back and redid the bit to give Van Brugge the gun to escape with. I don't feel like he needed to die, and certainly not due to me just being callous and letting him get killed.
Malik, get Pritchard on the line.
I also
Tell him
feel
I
like
need
it could
everything
be
he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
Go! Now! I won't say it again!
I feel like the only place to work around here is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of the machine.
You want to work for that weirdo Hugh Darrow in Panchea?
That weirdo is gonna stop global warming with his geoengineering project. They're saving the Earth up there.
I heard you can only work there if you have augmentations.
That's true, but I can volunteer to get augmented. Then I get put on a list, and before no time, off to the Arctic Ocean I go.
So instead of being part of a machine, you're gonna turn yourself into one?
You shouldn't be here. Get moving. You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Shit. Back away, sir. Where did he go? None of your business. Come out!
Access granted.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving. Come out! You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Access granted.
Everybody's freaking out about me hacking everything. Let's see if the cops try and shoot me.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Back away, sir. Where did he go?
Shouldn't be here. Get moving. Back away, son. Where did he go?
Access granted.
Stop right there. Need a light. Not now.
Oh fuck, there's a whole army of them down there. Fuck. Jesus Christ, where did they come from? Right, time for me to make something to eat. So, gonna take a break. Might come back later, we'll see. Got some quests to tie up, and we've got that murder investigation to do, which should be interesting. So we can do a bunch of side quests. But maybe later, maybe tomorrow, whenever. Until next time, good night.